Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, if you check on how the government is behaving as of late, you are going to realize that these people are expressing the panic, fear, and disorganized ahead of the People's Public Holiday. Remember, it's coming on 20th. And anything that will happen in this country, if they hear just anything like something is happening here, they're already there. They don't know what is happening. You could see what they did to Raila when he was in Kiambu. The police who were just tear-gassing that event. Peaceful People's Baraza event. In a country where there is democracy and freedom of expression, association. It happened. So today we had student leaders serving under the Kenya University Student Organization umbrella who are set to give a directive to other student organizations across the country on way forward ahead of the People's Baraza mass action that is going to come on 20th. So they organized to meet somewhere in a hotel in CBD to issue the statement. And before they could issue the statement, police officers stormed into that hotel and then they were arrested, taken to Central Police Station. And of course, then they have been detained there, maybe waiting to be arraigned in the court and the process to follow. You just look at that, then you wonder, people gathering to give a statement, then you just arrest them? It's like, were they planning to rob someone or really? How can it happen? So that is the current situation we are having now, and this is just how the issue was happening at that very moment.
My guys, Land Cruiser, did you imagine yourself here? It's because of talking about help.
Now we are continuing with the Punchline discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you are not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much, and again to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Every word William Samoei Ruto said during campaign, it is just coming to haunt him in his first 6 months in the office. I heard William Ruto saying clearly that he will not use police officer to settle political scores. Police will not be involved. But we are seeing police officers being used 6 months after William Ruto serving in the office to settle political scores. Ruto said, and he was referring to Uhuru Kenyatta as a man who is abusing or misusing police officers to deal with the matters that need to be handled politically. So how are you arresting students who want to express their views? I mean, these students, I think their right has been violated. They have a right to associate. So they were associating. Their right to associate has been violated. They have a right to express their views, their ideas. So their right to express their views has been violated. And now, the state want to take them to court. So, who should be taking who to the court? These students are right. William Ruto, if he was your father, really, what he's trying to tell us is that if his son asks for bread, he's going to give stone. That's what he's telling us. The students are gathering to express their disappointment in his government. And they have a right even to attend the mass action. Maandamano iko kwa katiba yetu na tuna haki ya kufanya hilo. They were told that help will not be there. Then they said it is back because they made notes, and again, they are not sure. They have a right to come and make a statement, demonstrate, push the government to make sure that they are assured of their help. Machogu alisema inaenda kuondolewa. But when he saw the reaction, then he came back and said, no, we did not mean this, we mean other thing. They said now, again, he came with another statement. In fact, it was now Moses Kuria saying that they want to privatize government universities. Look at that. Because they're looking largely on a profit. Government institutions are not meant mainly for profit. Sometimes it's just meant to give service to the people. Because these are organizations funded by the taxpayers. Ukitaka kusema kila shule lazima ilete faida jameni. Alafu sasa nje inaenda wapi? He said that. Then after the noise they said no, we are not going to privatize our universities. So we are in that situation. These students do not have even money in their pocket. Affordable life. Hawa pia wanaishi, wanakula, wanakunywa. But then the life has become unbearable. Pia hawa wananunuanga unga. They have a right to speak to this government. So if they were organizing themselves to address other students on how they are going to prepare themselves to be part of the maandamano that is coming, the mass action, there is no problem with that. If they feel that the ideas Azimio is selling, they can associate with those ideas, so be it. Let William Samoei Ruto convince them with his ideas, deliver, then they can even support his idea. That is what should be happening in a civilized country. Not what we are seeing. This regime is taking us even much backward. It's like they will be more worse than Moi we are talking about. We did not expect this to happen this earlier. Maybe these students were supposed to address these other leaders, in their organization, tell them how they need to do this maandamano peaceful. Alafu mnakuja mnawashika, really. So William Ruto has now taken a U-turn to use and in fact misuse police officers to settle political matters. He's forgetting that we have a 2010 constitution, which is the biggest tool he needs to use that need to govern him. That's the only map we have. Any leader in this country, including me and you, wewe kama kivyako mwananchi wa kawaida, the only map that is governing us, it is in our 2010 constitution only. So you have your freedom. I did not see this student causing chaos, disturbance to other people. They did not. Because your rights are protected until when you only just start, affecting other people, maybe negatively, when you are expressing, when you are practicing your rights. Lakini kama hoja kosea mwingine, ziko tu inafaa zikuwe hivyo. So makosa makubwa ya hawa ni gani? Kama watu hawajaenda maandamano na watu wameanza kuarrest sasa nini? They are trying to scare students so that they don't come out in their number to be part of the people's mass action. That's what they're doing as of now. You scare them. You arrest, you make... And by the way, they are just making a mistake. They are now falling into the trap. Because they don't know how the students are going to react after their leaders have been arrested. Because these are just leaders. It might turn now chaotic. They might not manage to contain the situation. Kama ile mambo ilikuwa inafanyika Meru University. How could they stop it? More than 2,000 students were demonstrating. How do you contain the situation there? Unless if you want to cause injury. Sasa hapo ndio tumefikia. So this one is going to backfire. Unless they release this student before Monday. And you might find that they want to play this game to hold them, then they can be released maybe on Tuesday or Wednesday there. By the way, the mass action Raila Amolo Odinga has called for is not just for one day. 20th is day one. The beginning. It might go even up to 10 days, 20 days, as long as these people, as long as the business has not been completed, until we finish the business, mass action should continue. So it's not a one-day event. Hiyo nayo ifikie Ruto na Gachagua vizuri. Mass action is going to be there until their problem has been sorted out. We want to see the price of basic commodity dropping. We want to see school fees being waived by the government. We want to see justice in our elections so that we can have servers opened. So many things. Until they do that, maandamano itakuwa ya muda mrefu. Sasa kama utawafunga miezi mingapi? Wanafunzi sio watu wa kuwekwa ndani ya jela. Wanafunzi ni watu ambao inafaa wakue kwa madarasa wanasoma. Let our students be back in class to learn, not in a police station. Police station was not made for students, and the students in Kenya are not goons. We are yet to see goons. They are not. They must be released, and those people who arrested them, they should take responsibility, because they are trying to curtail their right, which is enshrined in our constitution. It is protected in our constitution. So this one is too much backward. It should be condemned. But we understand they are scared. So they want to intimidate people. You know, when we are scared, you just intimidate people so that they will fear you. Ruto is expressing his fear, and it confirms to you that there could be a problem indeed to do with the issues people are talking about. Because we are seeing the same president, he is increasing his budget. The same president, he is employing 50 CASs. The same president, his deputy is giving more budget to his what? Office. But wananchi are suffering. Alafu mambo ya sawa pia. Kenyans have a reason to come out demonstrate. Because you cannot employ many people in this government in the name of CSS who are going to take more salary than the ministers themselves. And then you're telling us there's no money to subsidize basic needs. It will not happen. People must come out and condemn such kind of act. Let our students not be intimidated at any given point. They have a right to express themselves. University has been used as a tool to bring change. So we cannot curtail it. Let us give them a chance to speak their mind and take action.